What is good, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new Amazon video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my best day ever at Amazon. I haven't had that many great days at Amazon, to be honest. Like, I never leave work thinking, yay, that was a great day. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed myself at work today. I never really have days like that. I feel like there's more days that I've had where I'm like, okay, that freaking sucked, or okay, that was hella boring, or okay, thank God I'm out of there, compared to days where I'm like, yeah, good day at Amazon, woohoo. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to me as well. But I'm going to be talking about a very, very rare day, because there was one day where I was like, that was so freaking easy, and it was just a great day. It was as good of a day as you could possibly have at Amazon. I'm going to be talking about what happened, what made this day so great, and I'm just going to get straight into it. Leave a like on the video, but let's get straight onto the story. So let's talk about my great day at Amazon. This was probably like maybe 8 months ago or so. I'm not really sure how long ago it was, but it was a little bit before peak 2022. So it was definitely a few months ago at this point. And this was a time period where Stow was extremely slow. It's funny because Stow, to this day, now I'm recording this on April 24th, Stow is still very slow, but it was a day where it was like, okay, Stow is just, nothing's happening in Stow right now. It is very slow. For the past couple of weeks or for the past couple of months during this time period, they had just been sending me to pick every single day. And you guys know, I hate pick. I hated doing pick. It sucked a lot. But I was like, whatever, man, let's just do pick. But for whatever reason, they sent me to pick because Stow was dead and pick was also dead. It had been like this maybe this entire week. I think this was like on a Thursday or a Friday, probably a Friday, but pick had been dead the entire week. Even though they kept sending me there was like almost no work. There were some days where they were just having me sit down for a couple of hours and then having me pick, or they would make a stand down for a while and then have me pick. I don't even know why I was getting sent to pick to begin with, but regardless though, pick was very dead. And on this specific day, it was so dead that they had us like peeling tape off of the ground. They literally had us like use these tools to scrape tape off of the ground. You know, this is, I think, during the same time period where they were getting rid of like the word Gaylord when it came to the Corrugate recycling thingies. I think that's what they're called, Corrugate recyclings. I know they have a new name now. I think it's called shuttles now, but this was back when they were like removing Gaylords from the floor, at least the word Gaylord. So I remember taking down a lot of those. And just overall, they had me peeling back a bunch of stickers. They had me doing that for a couple of days in a row though, and like by the second or third day, it was to the point where it was like, there's not really much to do, and we had removed a lot of the stickers off the floor, a lot of the tape off the floor. I mean, if I've been saying stickers, I mean tape and stickers, because it was a mixture of both, but mostly tape though. But they had me doing this a couple of days in a row, and it got to the point where like it was like the second or third day, and they were like, okay, it's so slow. We can't keep having you guys doing this every single day. Who wants VTO? And at the time, I was like, I really shouldn't take VTO. I have already taken VTO a couple times in the past month. I should probably avoid it. Let me not take it. But I immediately, like a couple hours in, I immediately regretted it, because they offered VTO. Some people took it, most people didn't. And then they just had me standing around for a while, kind of looking for tape for me to remove. And after like an hour or two, or maybe even 3 hours of just standing around, I think it was like 2 hours, I was like, bro, I am so freaking bored. Like, this is really boring. Removing the tape was low-key like hurting my hands, because like you had to grip the tool that they gave you to remove the tape. My hands were starting to cramp up from removing tape, and overall I was just like really bored. And they had us standing around because, like I said, for as much tape as they had us remove, there wasn't really much tape to remove left, and they had us standing around kind of figuring out okay, what other tape needs to be removed. Again, I didn't take the VTO, and then they gave me more. I thought that they were just gonna have me go sit down in the break room or something like that. I thought that, okay, they're just gonna make me do like something in the break room, or they're gonna send me back to Stow because it's so dead in pick and I'm a labor share. Why are they even keeping me in pick to begin with? But they didn't. They actually didn't send me back to Stow. They didn't have us go sit in the break room. They found more tape to remove. And as soon as they said there was more tape to remove, like I said, my hands were cramping from the past couple of days. All that tape removal started to hurt my hands. I was like, I don't even know if I want to do this. Like, do you guys still have VTO? Like, I ended up asking a manager. There was two managers. I ended up asking, there was an AM and there was a PA. I ended up asking the PA because that's the guy who I had been around for the past couple of days. And I was like, do you guys just have VTO? And he was like, you should have taken it earlier. Like, I told you we had some earlier. You should have taken it when I offered you it earlier. But let me see, because I think we still do have some available. And then the AM was like, you're not going to want to take VTO. Trust me. Do not take this VTO. And this is the first time I've ever had an AM actually say, like, just don't take the VTO. And she was like, just don't take the VTO. Don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me, you're not going to want to do it. And I was like, but I really want to. Like, I'm just going to sit here bored. I'm kind of sick and tired of just sitting here really doing nothing. I feel like I'm here for no reason. Just let me go home and enjoy myself. But she convinced me to not take the VTO. And I'm so thankful for that, because what she had me do was she gave me the smallest section of tape ever. Like, it was I think it was like the south side on like the third or second floor or something like that. She said, remove this tape. You don't have to do anything for the entire day. I'm not going to monitor you on it really. Just take pictures whenever you're done. And that's pretty much it. I saw the section of tape that she gave me. This section of tape was only going to take at most an hour. And I was like, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, this is only going to take me an hour. But she kept telling me, and she kept looking at me, and she was like, take as long as you want. If you want to take all day, go ahead and take all, or if you want to take a couple hours, go ahead and take a couple hours. We don't have much to do for you after you're done, so just take as long as you want. And she was definitely hinting. She was definitely like, if you just want to screw around all day and do absolutely nothing, feel free to do so. She never said that, but she was like, if this is going to take you a few hours, that's okay. I looked at the tape and I was like, I could knock this out in 2 hours, an hour tops, like literally an hour tops if I really tried. But I was like, hey, and I said this kind of jokingly, I was like, hey, you know this is going to take me all day, right? And she was like, oh, okay, that's cool with me. But she knew deep down inside that this tape should not take this long to do. And I knew deep down inside this tape would not take more than an hour to do. But I was like, I see what she's getting out here. I see that she's basically telling me, have a free day, get paid, do whatever the hell you want all day long. And that is pretty much exactly what I did. At first I started removing the tape. I realized, okay, this is actually, if I keep going this fast, this is going to take I'm going to be done in like 2 hours, and then they're going to have to find something else for me to do. Let me slow the hell down. I literally walked laps around the facility. I went to so many different areas. I was just walking around everywhere. Like, there was time periods where I wasn't even removing tape for like a whole hour straight. Or there was time periods where I was like being very, very, very slow with removing the tape. And then I would go to the restroom for a couple minutes, or I would go to the break room and just chill for like an hour. Like, I was chilling all day long. Or I would even go talk to other stowers that I knew. Like, I would just go walk around and be like, hey, like, I'm removing tape, and then I would have a conversation with them for a few hours, or like not a few hours, but like a few minutes, just see how everyone's doing. But literally, I had a free day. I got paid to do nothing. I was sitting there slowly removing tape that should have taken, like, one section of tape that should have probably taken maybe like 2 minutes to remove, I would take like an hour to remove. I would sit there and go very, very slowly with the tool, kind of look like I was like, how should I do this? Even though I know damn well how to do it, I was going incredibly slow. The AM would come check up on me like maybe once every like 3 or 4 hours. She'd be like, good job, like you're working pretty fast, you're working really hard, good job. But I knew damn well I wasn't. She gave me her number. She was like, send whenever you're done, send the pictures to this number. I went so slow. Not gonna lie. Like I said, I went so slow. I walked around the whole entire facility. I talked to people. I talked to some other PAs. Like, one other PA saw me and she was like, you're working so hard today. She said it so sarcastically. Like, I knew she was just joking around with me. She was like, hard day at work or whatever like that. She was just joking around. I was like, yeah, this is difficult as hell. I would go to the break room. I got some snacks. It was such an easy day. And on top of that, I would sit on my phone and she, like, the AM even told me too, she's like, if you do this, I'll let you pop your earbud in too. So I had my earbuds in. I was straight chilling. Like, the AM who told me that, she was so chill about everything. I got to go to the break room, relax, and even when I was on the Green Mile, like, I was just chilling on my phone at some points too, just pretending that I was taking pictures, because she gave me the rights to take pictures. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill on my phone for a little bit. And it was such an easy day. Again, to this day, the easiest day I've ever had at Amazon. Don't get me wrong, this shift definitely went incredibly slow. Like, the entire time I was looking at my phone, I would check the time, I was like, damn, barely any time has passed. But because I had my headphones in, and because I was able to go to the break room for a little bit, get some snacks, relax a little bit, I was chilling. Like, I was having a good day at work, and it was the easiest day I've ever had so far. I wasn't getting labor tracked, I wasn't getting TOT, I was straight up doing my own thing and just enjoying life, doing nothing. And yeah, the day ended. I ended up finishing all the tape that she wanted me to do. She came up to me towards the end of the day. She was like, "You did such an incredible job today. Thank you so much for all your hard work. I know it was really difficult, and sorry, it might have been a little bit boring, and it might have been very difficult, but we both knew deep down inside this was the easiest thing I've ever done at Amazon, and thank you so much." I even told her, like, yeah, thank you. I'm glad to have worked for you today. It was a nice experience, and yeah, that was pretty much it. That's how the day ended. But this might be boring to some of you guys, and don't get me wrong, it can be, but the fact that she let me have my earbuds in, the fact that I was able to use my phone, the fact that I was able to do laps around the facility, go sit in the break room for a bit, just enjoy my life, it was very, very nice, and I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it, and I just am so grateful for that day. To this day, that was the easiest day at Amazon ever. At that point, I had already been at Amazon for like 2 years, and again, easiest day I've ever had. Since then, I've never had a day somewhat, like, not even come close to as easy as that was. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of the story, though. I just wanted to show you, kind of tell you guys an experience I had at Amazon where it was just so freaking easy. I think I've talked about this in a live stream before, but I've never really made a full video talking about my easy day. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what the easiest day you've had at Amazon. Have you had easy days before? Have you had days where you've gotten paid to literally just do nothing? I think that was like the only time I've ever gotten paid to just do nothing. There's been times where it's been slow and maybe they've had us do like stand down for like maybe 3 or 4 hours at most, but I've never had the full entire shift of just doing nothing. But again, let me know down in the comments below if you have. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video there, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. I make Amazon content like this weekly, and yeah, I'm coming out with the BTS video. I'm gonna show you guys the behind the scenes on how I record all of these Amazon videos. I have a camera recording over there, so I'm recording this whole entire video showing you guys behind the scenes. So if you're excited for that, that'll be out on Saturday. So I'll catch you guys then, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you all.